Hi everyone, we will talk about this keyword in JavaScript and we will go through three different examples to understand what is the usage of this keyword. So this is my JavaScript and I am using an online JavaScript playground, playcode.io, to prepare this video. So please go through that. And this is my JavaScript file and I have a function defined here and I'm trying to access this dot name here. So if you have a function and if you're trying to access this, then this represents the global object here. So this represents global. In case of a front-end application, it would represent a window object, or if you are using a Node.js application, it would be the global object. So window object for any client-side applications, and Node.js server-side, it would be the global object. Let's try to print this. So if I'm trying to print this, it returns nothing, but let's put window dot name equal to Google. As we can see here, the print name is printing the name variable defined on the window object. So in general, the definition of this keyword is that this keyword represents the object it belongs to. So in this case, this print name function belongs to the window object. So therefore this represents the window object. Now let's look at another example. Here I have created an object organization and I'm trying to print name here, and I'm trying to access this keyword here. And in this case, this represents this organization object. So if I try to print this organization.print name, this would represent this organization object and the name would represent the variable defined on this organization object. So that's the second example. The third example is with the class. So if you have a class and then you have a constructor, and if you try to do this dot variable name, in this case it is name, this dot name equal to name. In this case, this represents the object that we have created out of this class. So for example, here we have created new organization and we have passed name here, and this name is Google. So this dot name would be Google. And in this case, if I try to print this o1.print name, this would return the name that we have initialized for this object. So this is a very basic explanation of this keyword in JavaScript. If you have seen here, I've used bind method here. So if you want to learn about bind method, I've created a separate video. Please go through that. One more thing here is that by default, if you look at this function, this points to the window object, but there are ways with which you can point this to the object other than the window object, and we can do so with the help of apply and call methods. So I have another video for apply and call methods. Please go through that if you're not familiar with it, and I hope you find this video useful.